It amazes me how many brands fail to evaluate their data when creating their plans of execution for the upcoming year. My advice is to look at various forms of data to come to your conclusions, or at least to set you up with some sort of idea on what success will look like in the next year. How many of you have actually gone and looked at your Google Analytics? How many of you have dived into what that data is telling you? There's some pretty amazing stuff that's in there. You could click on the geographics and look at where are people coming to your site, just not filling out the inquiry, in various states. Now, you're going to have to throw out a percentage for those that are vendors or folks that are maybe just looking for a job. But even if you took that insight of what areas of the country are generating the highest amount of traffic, you take your budget, probably limited budget that you have, and spend majority of it in the markets that you already have some traction. You look at the map and say, these are the markets that we can actually expand into. And all of a sudden, you'll have a fairly decent data set of people are looking at the brand. It's the right market for you. You might have a franchisee already in that market that will validate. By having some of that backdrop, just purely off of looking at Google Analytics, now all of a sudden when you're looking at what is my strategy for this year, you can be a little bit more insightful about it. So often we'll ask brands, where do you want to grow? And they spin the globe and they hold their finger on the globe, say, this is the state that I want to grow in, with no data backed. But just purely the data that you can find in Google Analytics is quite interesting. You can also look at the referrals. Referrals will give you insights into what sites are driving traffic into your site. You should look at conversions, where the conversion's coming from. So even if you know nothing about Google Analytics and you just use that as a basic tool to understand your data, at least you'll have some insights that you can leverage for how you're going to plan to grow your franchise in the coming year.